So hello everyone. For today's vlog, we will now learn on what is peer tutoring in the complex of multigrade teaching. So to have a knowledge about this, let's get started. So peer tutoring in a multigrade teaching context refers to a teaching strategy where students of different grades work together to support each other's learning. This approach can involve older students serving as tutors to younger students or students at the same grade level who are working on different topics and helping each others out. So the benefits of peer tutoring in a multigrade teaching setting can include first, increased motivation and engagement. When students are responsible for helping each others, they tend to take a more active and invested role in their own learning. Second, improve understanding. Working with a peer tutor can help students clarify concepts and ideas that they may be struggling with on their own. And the third is development of leadership skills. Older students serving as tutors have the opportunity to develop leadership skills and build confidence in their abilities. 4. Building relationships. Peer tutoring can also provide opportunities for students to build relationships with others in their school community, which can help foster a positive school culture. To implement peer tutoring in a multigrade setting, teacher can set up structured activities and pair students based on their learning needs and interests. It's also important to provide clear guidelines and expectation for the tutoring relationships as well as ongoing support and feedback for both the tutor and the tutee. Peer tutoring is a learning technique that involves students providing each other with academic support and guidance. In the context of multigrade teaching, this approach can be particularly beneficial for students who are struggling to keep up with their studies. Multigrade teaching refers to the practice of having one teacher teach two or more grades levels in the same classroom. This can be challenging for teachers as well as for students, especially for those who need extra help to understand certain concepts. In this context, peer tutoring can provide a solution. Peer tutoring has several advantages for students in a multigrade teaching environment. Firstly, it provides students with a sense of community and belonging as they are helped to work together to help each other. Secondly, peer tutoring can help students understand complex concepts more easily as they receive explanation from their peers who may have a better understanding of the materials. Thirdly, students who provide tutoring to their peers have the opportunity to reinforce their own knowledge, which can increase their confidence and motivation to learn. Additionally, peer tutoring can also benefit the teacher by reducing their workload and allowing them to focus on other areas of teaching that may need more attention. Moreover, it can also help to create a more positive and supportive classroom environment. However, peer tutoring also has its challenges. For example, some students may feel uncomfortable tutoring their peers, while others may not have the necessary skills to provide effective tutoring. To address these challenges, teachers can provide training and support for students to ensure that they feel confident and capable when providing tutoring. So in conclusion, peer tutoring can be a valuable tool for students in a multigrade teaching environment. It provides students with the opportunity to support each others, reinforces their own knowledge, and creates a positive and supportive classroom environment. Teacher can play a crucial role in making sure that peer tutoring is successful by providing training and supports for students to ensure that they feel confident and capable when providing tutoring. Peer tutoring is a strategy that is gaining popularity in multi-grade teaching settings, where students of different ages are taught in the same classroom. This approach involves pairing older students with younger ones in a mentor-mentee relationship where the older students act as a tutor to the younger students. This has proven to be an effective method of enhancing academic performance, promoting positive behaviors, and fostering a positive learning environment.
Hi guys, my name is Harna Espinas and this is Manda.
So now, let's talk about remote communities. Ano nga ba ang remote communities? Remote community means community with no schedule of flight, minimal technologies, service, and no road access. Ang remote communities, ito yung mga malalayo sa syudad. Yung wala masyadong technology, wala masyadong established classroom. Sa remote communities, dahil kulang sila sa classroom, ginagamit ang classroom ng 2 o 3 grade level sa loob ng class. Dahil marami pa rin na nakatira sa remote communities at hindi maka-afford ng school, tig-implement ang multi-grade teaching para mabigyan ng edukasyon or basic education ang mga bata. Multi-grade teaching is used an effective way to enable access to primary education in rural and remote areas, especially where population density is low. Thank you for watching.
Hello everyone, I'm Abigail M. Sapusaw. And for today's video, ang magiging content ko ay ang equitable access to education. Ito ay ang pantay-pantay na edukasyon sa lahat. Sisimulan ko natin kung saan o ano ba ang kahulugan nito. Equitable access to education, equity in education means that personal or social circumstances such as gender, ethnic, origin or family background are not obstacles to achieving educational potential. Definition of fairness. And that all individuals reach at least a basic minimum of level. Definition of conclusion. An academic systems that practices education equality is a strong foundation of a social that is fair in driving. However, inequality in education is changing to avoid and can be broken down into inequity due to socioeconomic standing, race, gender, or disability. Education equality is also based in the historical context of the location, people, and structure. History shapes the outcome of individuals within the education system. Our world today is making history every minute, every hour, and every day. And it will change many things for us, inequity in education being one of them. For many years now, our education system has been trying hard to ensure equitable access to every child in our schools. Both federal and state governments have provided several directions. Two companies that develop curriculum products, whether physical or online hardware, or manipulatives, as well as school and colleges for supporting conformant products or buying alternatives for teaching students with special needs. So, sa panahon kasi ngayon, as they go by, ang curriculum natin ngayon ay kung baga may disabilities na education ay yung may disabilities na mga bata, dati may sarili silang paaralan, so ngayon hinahalo na sila sa mga normal na mga estudyante, sa mga learners po. And then hindi na po sila ginagawang iba ng mga sa ngayon ng ating curriculum na dahil sa pagbabago. Naging normal na sila as kunyari yung parehas na sila ng mga normal na mga bata na nakikisalamuha na sila as parang maging normal na.
So, good morning everyone. I am Joy A. Morales and welcome to my blog. So, conducive school environment is one in which teachers establish learning environment where students feel physically, psychologically, socially, and culturally secure. So, they maintain acceptable level of students, conduct, and use discipline strategies that result in a positive environment conducive to school or students' learning. So, conducive school environment is a good classroom organization and management, making an atmosphere conducive to learning free in the hand of a teacher. Or she should first well-planned lesson, such as charts, visual aids, and many more. Preparing lesson plan is important as give a teacher to make a conducive environment. The second aspect in creating conducive environment is by having an attractive physical classroom environment. Physical environment is important in environment well foster effective learning. Physical layout or seating arrangement in a classroom is a key feature in creating conducive environment, like putting colorful charts, poster, diagrams, and theme-based display. Another furniture in the classroom, such as rack and a cupboard, should be arranged properly in a way that it does not obstruct the student's view to the blackboard or to the teacher teaching in front of a classroom. Another aspect that should be brought to the light is the possible of the teacher desk. It should be arranged that the teacher should be able to see the student at all times. So that's all. Thank you everyone.
So hello everyone, my name is Rika Mayla Asniana, and for today's video, I will discuss about the cooperative learning. So, what is cooperative learning? So, cooperative learning is a teaching approach that involves students working together in a small groups to achieve a common goal or complete a task. It has been shown to be effective in promoting academic achievement as well as social and emotional development in students. In a multi-grade classroom, where students of different ages and abilities are taught together, cooperative learning can be particularly beneficial. It allows students to work at their own pace while also learning from and teaching each other. One way to implement cooperative learning in a multi-grade classroom is through the use of learning centers. So, what is a learning center? So, learning centers are areas of the classroom where students can work on different activities or projects that are designed to reinforce specific skills or concepts. For example, in cooperative learning is in a language arts center. Students may work on reading comprehension or writing skills at their own level. So, They can work independently or in pairs, and then come together as a group to discuss what they have learned or accomplished. This type of activity allows students to learn from one another while also building their own confidence and self esteem. Another way to implement cooperative learning is through peer tutoring. Older students can be paired with younger students to provide one on one support and guidance. This not only benefits the younger student but also helps the older student to develop leadership and teaching skills. So, finally, cooperative learning can also be incorporated into group projects or assignments. Students can be assigned to groups based on their interests or abilities and work together to complete a project or solve a problem. This type of activity encourages collaboration, communication, and critical thinking while also promoting social skills and a sense of community within the classroom. So, our conclusion in cooperative learning is an effective teaching approach that can be particularly beneficial in a multi-grade classroom by providing opportunities for students to work together, learn from one another, and build relationships. And also, we can create a supportive and inclusive learning environment and that benefits to everyone. So, that's all for cooperative learning. Thank you for watching.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to my blog on constructivist approach to learning. So, what is constructivist approach to learning? The constructivist approach is a teaching and learning philosophy that emphasizes the active role of the learner in the process of knowledge acquisition. According to this approach, learning is not simply the acquisition of information from an external source, but it is an active process in which learners construct their own understanding of the world based on their experiences and interactions with their environment. One of the key principles of the constructivist approach is that learning should be student centered. This means that learners should be encouraged to take an active role in their learning rather than being passive recipients of information. Teachers of in, Teachers should act as a facilitators, providing guidance and support to help learners construct their own understanding of the material. So the another important principle of the constructivist approach is the learning should take place in real world contexts that are relevant and meaningful to the learner. By relating new information to their own experiences and prior knowledge, learners are better able to understand and retain the material. And also the constructivist approach it is emphasizes the importance of social interaction in learning. Learners should be encouraged to work collaboratively with their peers, showing their ideas and perspective and learning from each other. By working together, learners are able to construct a deeper understanding of the material than they would be able to on their own. So for the overall, the constructivist approach is a powerful tool for teaching and learning. By encouraging learners to take on active role in their learning, contextualizing the material and promoting social interaction, educators can help learners construct their own understanding of the world and become more effective problem solvers and critical thinkers. Thank you for watching this blog on the constructivist approach. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If you have any question or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you.